my dirty little dumplings, and welcome back to Brian Abroad. Wow, the echo in here is terrible. Today is a very special day because it's the first time in 7 years that I'm gonna make it back to the Pokémon Cafe and the Pokémon Center. And as a lifelong Pokémoner, that is very, very exciting for me. But my reservations at the Pokémon Cafe are not until much later today. So I decided to book a private hot spring room at the Solinawa Onsen right next to my hotel here in Osaka, Japan. I've never been in an onsen before. I don't love the idea of being naked in front of other people or other people being naked in front of me. I think that's my own like Western stigma around nudity that's probably been enforced upon me, even though I'm like a very open-minded person. I'm just not quite sure if I'm there yet. So I decided to book a private room. When you first walk into the onsen, it's a little confusing because there's no check-in desk. There's really no staff person around. And then a staff member appeared and told us that we need to take our shoes off right away before you basically like walk into the actual onsen. You have to put your shoes in a locker, but it's free. Then you go to the check-in desk, and I had already booked everything online. Just be aware that if you do book tickets for this online, if you book a private room, you still need to have an entrance ticket to the onsen. So you really need to make 2 separate orders. I figured this out after already booking the private room and doing some research. I saw that you actually need an entrance ticket just to get in. So I also booked that online. But my guess is that a lot of people wouldn't know that, and then they'll get here and figure out, oh, I actually need a whole extra ticket just to get inside. So there are 2 tickets you need for a private onsen. After you get your tickets, they show you this little guide on the screen so that you understand where to shower and what the proper etiquette and protocol is. You can pick up your yukata if you're going to be using the public onsen, so everyone can walk around in their traditional yukata. I am using a private room, so I'm not really getting the full experience. There is no yukata for me because no one's going to see me walking around. They give you a passcode for your particular room, and all of the rooms have a name. The name of my particular room is Tsurusato, and then you go upstairs to the onsen. You have to put on some sandals to go across this one particular walkway, so they're here in the cabinet for you. And as soon as you get across the walkway, you actually take them off again and go about finding your way to your particular room. You enter the passcode, and then you get your own private room and hot spring. The room is supposed to be for up to 4 people, but there's only 2 chairs in here, so I'm not sure if you book differently, if they give you more chairs. It's very cute, it's very quiet, it's very calm and peaceful. There's even some like literature on the table, like don't be loud, don't put the TV too loud. There is a TV in here. You have your little closet behind me where you can hang your stuff. Then there's the bathroom with the shower that you can use either before or after using the onsen. And then outside here is the private bath. I've never done anything like this. It's open air, so it's gonna be freezing and windy outside. I can see everything blowing around right now in the wind through the window in front of me. But then you're gonna be soaking in the hot tub, and I'm super excited to try that like mix of different temperatures and elements going on. So don't worry, I'm not gonna show anyone my peach bellinis, but I am gonna try to do a little bit of filming out there just so I can like show you guys what it's like. You guys, it is absolutely freezing out here. I believe it is customary for you to rinse off using the bath water before you get into the hot spring, unless you are at some other bathhouses that require you to take a shower first, but you can just take this and rinse yourself with the hot water before you get in. It's super relaxing. Can you guys see the steam rising up from the bath water? There's a spout here for the hot water as well, so if your bath starts to get cooler, you can turn that handle and more hot water will fill the tub. The only thing that I'm not 100% familiar with is that there's a stopper at the bottom of the tub, and when I got into the tub, like it overflows everywhere, so all the water falls onto the floor. If you're adding hot water, are you supposed to take the stopper out to like make more room, or are you just supposed to let it overflow everywhere? Immediately when you open the faucet for the hot water, you can get this like sulfury smell from the different minerals that are in the hot spring water. It's really cool. Okay, I went back to the hotel so I could kind of like regroup for a second and see if I need to pack anything up before I head onto the subway and go into where the Pokemon Center and the Pokemon Cafe are going to be. I did feel like a little bit lighter and more refreshed after soaking in the tub, but I also felt like a certain level of anger because the family next to me was just like so freaking loud. Someone clearly didn't read the brochure that says to shut the up. So that kind of put a damper on my little like Zen moment that I was trying to have. This year is going to be a bit of a challenging year with a lot of changes, and I would have just liked to have that like 1 hour where I can put my phone down, turn everything off, just lay there and relax, and then 2 seconds later I basically took out my phone so I could record. How ridiculous it was. A few other things about the particular hot springs that I went to. So when you first walk in, they're playing an announcement that says, put your shoes in the locker. And you look to the right and there are lockers right there. Those are not the shoe lockers. They're around the corner. They are 100% not visible at all. I almost put my shoes in there. I watched a bunch of people on the way out also put their shoes in there. Don't do that, okay? Another thing about kind of Japan in general is that most places have like a hospitality tax or some sort of tax that's applied to stays or uses of services, for example, staying at the hotel, in this case using the hot spring. So on the way out, you do have to pay a 150 yen tax. After you pay that, they give you this receipt with a QR code that you scan at the gate to get out of the onsen. And then because Japan is smart, they put this trash can like right there at the shoe locker so you can dump your receipt and not make litter, pick up your shoes, carry them, make sure you don't wear them, back to the exit, and then there's a little bench that you can sit on and put your shoes back on. I'm staying at the hotel that's right near the onsen, and this area is pretty cool. There's like this huge kind of like outdoor atrium. There's all kinds of cafes. There's a Burger King, but I don't know why you would come to Japan and eat. I ate Shake Shack last night, so I'm gonna stop myself before the words even come out of my mouth. But yeah, there's a Burger King there. And then there's like a cool Japanese souffle pancake place that I didn't know about. So maybe tomorrow, oh, I have to leave early tomorrow. So maybe not, but in case you're here in this area, there's a Japanese souffle pancake restaurant outside. Check it out and let me know how it is, because unfortunately, I'm just realizing I'm probably not gonna have time for that. I think that's basically it. I don't really have anything to do at the hotel, so I'm probably just gonna pack my stuff and head out into the city. I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna do. It'll kind of be an adventure. So let's see where the day takes me. And by the way, can I just share that the view from this hotel is incredible? So I did something stupid and I forgot my microphone, but I'm here at the Pokemon Center in Osaka and I'm about to go inside and see what they have. I never know where to start when I'm in the Pokemon Center, but I love practical stuff like planners. These patches are so cool. They have cute little Pikachu Valentine chocolates. And they have a bigger set that also has these extra squares that the other set doesn't have. Wait, I actually super need an AirPods Pro case. I was literally about to take a video of this and then someone picked it up and said, why would anyone buy a Venonat? Because it's cute! There's some sort of lottery going on, and I think I'm gonna try it. It only costs like $4.50. Not super lucky. I got some stickers. One of them is like shiny Rayquaza, and then there's some post-it notes basically, which will actually come in handy because of who I am as a person. All right, it's time for my reservation at the Pokémon Cafe. Alright, I'm all set up here right behind Fuecoco. This is the placemat that you get to take home with you. Some people actually bring like a little tube to roll it up in so nothing bad happens to it. Nice. And then you need to order here from the tablet. They also have this Eevee Evolution set meal that comes with milk tea and Japanese mixed rice and a free sticker. But I don't think that's what I'll be getting today. Let's see here. So you can get a Pokemon latte with the different latte art of that Pokemon on it. Wow, there's a lot of Pokemon to choose from. Eevee seems to be the big thing right now. All right, so these are the different meals that you can order. They have the same meal, but the starter is different. And depending on which starter you get, the piece of food that looks like the starter will be a little bit different. I think today I'm gonna go with the Snorlax meal. I'm not a kid. Do I want anything sweet here? Probably not. Let's take a look at other drinks that aren't lattes. So these are floats, so they're gonna have ice cream on top. The last time I was here, I ordered this one and I bought the Gengar cup to go. Tea set is really cool. I'm not really in the mood to be drinking milk right now, but the Poltergeist and Sinichaz matcha latte looks really cool. I think I'm gonna order this strawberry tea set. You can also order these to get a souvenir drink cup, but I have so many cups at home, you guys. They gave me some AstroTurf to eat on so I don't have to use the placemat. She's one Pikachu. I like this one.
Okay. Congratulations! おめでとうございます。B が当たりました。B はこちらのコースターでございます。おめでとう。
Thank you. Cool. It matches my placemat, so it's the perfect set now. My Sinus tea just came as well. Strawberry tea, strawberry syrup. There's a cookie hiding over there. And then if I wanted iced, they gave me ice so that I can add ice to the tea, which I probably will because it's really hot in here. I feel like I need to check something first. All the silverware is Pokemon silverware.
For theme cafe food, the food at the Pokémon Cafe is not bad at all. The salad was simple, but it was fresh, and the dressing was nice. The chicken was cooked and seasoned very well.
Sorry, Snorlax.
The Snorlax rice was full of carrots, green beans, and shrimp, and it wasn't amazing or anything, but it was definitely a decent dish for sure. The cookie was very dry and milky tasting, and to be honest, was probably the worst part of the whole meal. In total, everything came to 3,685 yen, which is around $25 US.
I just got the warning not to leave my seat because a Pokemon is coming through. And I saw online that it could be Gengar, and I'm really hoping it's Gengar and not Pikachu, but any Pokemon is accepted here.
The man at the register did give me a rubber band for my placemat, which I already ripped by accident. Whatever. It is what it is. It probably wasn't going to survive the trip back home anyway in good shape. But if you go there and you don't have anything to keep your placemat safe, just ask them for a little rubber band and they'll probably give you one. All right, so I finished at the Pokemon Center. I feel like shopping at the Pokemon Center is stressful because it always feels like, oh my god, I'm never gonna be here again. And if you don't like look at everything 10 times, then you're gonna miss that one thing that you didn't even know that you couldn't live without. But to be honest, there wasn't really that much stuff there, so I only bought a few things. And then I hopped back on the subway because I want to check out this one area of Osaka before I leave tomorrow called Shinsekai. I've been to Osaka before and it was like the one thing that we didn't get to do the last time that I was here. And guys, it looks incredible. Check it out. So this is mostly an area for food and bars. Since I did just eat at the Pokémon Cafe, I probably won't be eating, although I wouldn't mind getting my mouth around some sushi, to be honest. But the reason that I'm here is because I want to check out this tower. So here at the end of Shinsekai is Tsutenkaku Tower. When I bought my express pass for Universal Japan on Klook, it also came with this like Explore Kansai week-long pass. It got me on the train from the airport for free, like a nice train called the Haruka, to take me back to the main subway line to get to my hotel. And it includes tickets for all these other experiences around Osaka. And one of those tickets is actually to get into this tower. So I'm gonna go ahead and check it out before they close in about an hour from now, but I don't think I'm gonna take that much time. I may have accidentally just signed up for my own death. There's some sort of like slider that goes down the tower. It's basically a slide from one point to another. And I'm gonna go ahead and try it out.
Let's go. Okay, thank you. Okay, so
I think I'd be remiss if I did not eat something while I was here, even if I did just eat 3 hours ago. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a stop at Kura Sushi. Food displayed, not actual size. Or is it?
いらっしゃいませ。受付はこちらです。
Hey, sometimes it pays to be by yourself, okay? Because I just got my own little table, like literally right away. I went to go sit on the couch at the check-in area and I was like kneeling down and they were like, who's number 928? And then they have like a numbered section that matches the receipt that they give you and you go sit down. And the sushi's right in front of you and there's a screen, let me turn this around, where you can order whatever you want. So cool. There's a user guide to teach you how to do everything and where the chopsticks are. Cool. I definitely want to try the aged tuna with salt. I'm gonna order one. Definitely some salmon nigiri. Oh, there's the eel. Yeah. I don't know what this is, but it sounds good. Oh, my food's here. Tuna and the radish. so good. This giant piece of eel looks so amazing. This fish I'm not super familiar with, but it has a very mild taste. It has lime and salt on it, but it almost tastes coconutty. Interesting. This one is the aged tuna with salt. 10 out of 10. I ordered a side of ginger because I love to put it on the sushi, but they gave me like enough ginger to feed a small army. Maybe that's their way of getting me to order more sushi so I don't waste all the ginger. I ordered some extra large big eye tuna. Oh no. That one wasn't my favorite. It was very cold, like it just came out of the freezer, and like it didn't break very easily when you were chewing on it. I also ordered more eel because I'm kind of obsessed. Okay, this is some sort of nigiri, so I'm gonna try this one first. Oh, it's falling apart. That's awesome. Oh my god. Super salty and smoky. Super good. That seared tuna is hands down the best thing that I've eaten so far. Wow. The rolls are really good too, but they can't compete with that seared tuna. The seared fatty tuna was so good that I just asked the staff to come over and tell me which one it was, because there's a few of them on the menu and I want to get the same one again just by itself. Also, while I'm waiting for the tuna, these restaurants are super convenient. They have cups so you can pour your own water. You don't need anyone to get water for you. All the sauces you need are on top, and if you pick this up, underneath is where all of the chopsticks are. I feel like this one might not be the same one, but let's see. No. It tastes the same, but it's cold for some reason, even though it's like seared. But they added that same like smoky topping. It's really good. I can't help myself. Let's try this one this time. That one was hot this time. I'm so glad that I decided to eat in there. It was so good, and it was only $20 for all that sushi, which is awesome. Also, I think that's gonna do it for today's video, so thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and you wanna see more videos like this one here on my channel, please remember to click that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and ring the bell so that you get notified when I upload a new video here on my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.